Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done.
Maintaining a pristine image is a challenging thing for superstars to achieve. Nonetheless, Beyonce appears to have mastered this technique, as she is famed for her spotless public image and ability to avoid big issues or turmoil. There have been a lot of talks recently regarding Beyonce and some of the strange stories that have circulated about her. A number of people, including those with a large following, have expressed concern about her suspected drug usage. Jaguar Wright is one such guy with a reputation for spilling the beans about numerous celebs. In a recent interview, she went on the offensive, claiming that JayZ was keeping Beyonce high so he could control her.
I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
But are these whispers true? And what does Beyonce think of them? While various celebrities and former staff members have made charges regarding what goes on behind the scenes, Beyonce has kept silent on the subject. Jaguar stated that she felt let down by JayZ and expected him to change his ways, but she was disappointed. Her allegations included JayZ using narcotics to keep Beyonce under his control. Jaguar has also requested Beyonce to be released from captivity, proposing a campaign akin to the Free Britney movement on her behalf. A former Beyonce bodyguard has now come out with claims similar to those leveled by Jaguar, adding to the mystery.
Them all. You just totally said, I don't know him. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Even more perplexing and potentially damning about the issue is that he appears to be quite concerned about his safety.
Beyonce and JayZ will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them.
Meet Uncle Ron, the former celebrity bodyguard who has been causing a sensation on social media with his charges against a number of high-profile personalities. He's recently made statements regarding Beyonce's alleged drug use, and some photographs have appeared on the internet that appear to back up his account. While some dismiss his accusations, others believe them and wonder if there's more to the story than meets the eye. In addition to his Beyonce charges, Uncle Ron has accused P. Diddy of being involved in Biggie Smalls' killing and has claimed that JayZ was also involved. It remains to be seen whether these charges are accurate, but Uncle Ron has certainly gotten folks talking. Uncle Ron even claims to have evidence to back up his statements, which he has shared with his followers. Several people are skeptical of his accusations, though, because a video in which he made similar allegations was removed after a few days. Some have speculated that Beyonce and JayZ were involved in the removal of the video. Furthermore, fans have noted that Beyonce's most recent album, Renaissance, contains multiple references to drugs, which is rare compared to her previous albums. Uncle Ron has criticized Beyonce and JayZ for stopping on people in order to get to where they are now.
I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people.
What's more, Uncle Ron didn't simply throw that general statement out there. He specifically mentioned the guy whose career Beyonce reportedly killed.
Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career.
Carrie Hilson's diss single Intended at Beyonce first appeared in 2009, igniting the dispute between the two vocalists. Carrie's followers misconstrued her famous song, which sparked the dispute, turning Neon as an assassination attempt on Queen Bee. The song appeared on the artist's debut studio album, In a Perfect World of 2009. Even though Beyonce isn't expressly mentioned, many listeners interpreted certain phrases from Turning Me On as a personal attack. The disputed Turning Me On lyrics that triggered the quarrel between Carrie Hilson and Beyonce are widely documented. Your vision cloudy if you think that you da best. You can dance, she can sing, but need to move it to the left. She's saying she needs to go have some babies, she needs to sit down, she fake. Them other chicks ain't even worth talking about. For years, the R&B artist remained mum about her purported 2009 diss track. Nonetheless, many people thought the lyrics to Turning Me On alluded to Beyonce. Numerous individuals misinterpreted Carrie Hilson's remarks about moving it to the left as a dig at Beyonce. probably a homage to Beyonce's Irreplaceable from 2006. According to Cheat Sheet, Carrie Hilson's dispute with Beyonce erupted in 2011 when she refused to hold the latest issue of Juicy magazine since Beyonce and JayZ were featured on the cover. With the Carrie Hilson-Beyonce diss tune and the accompanying dispute, things did not go well for the musician. She faced incomprehensible vitriol from Queen Bee's followers in the years that followed. Carrie finally took to Twitter to complain in 2013 when the online hostility had reached an unbearable level. You have no idea what your hateful words could do to someone's spirit. Years of verbal abuse from strangers all day long. Enough is enough. Carrie attempted to resume her career in the years that followed, but her admirers never forgot about the conflict. The singer has not released an album in 10 years. Carrie was forced to retreat from public view due to the reaction of Beyonce's fans. Beyonce apparently never requested her fans to stop doing what they were doing. Thus, we doubt Uncle Ron is incorrect about Beyonce's actions. Like many other celebrities, Beyonce's presence to the public an image that has been meticulously built for her. Many of us hold her in great esteem as an artist, but others of us can't help but worry if her public persona is a little too well curated. Beyonce is well known for being a control freak who enjoys maintaining tight control over her business and personal lives. She once admitted that she was so focused on mastering her dance and other skills that she rarely slept more than 5 hours each week. Her dedication is terrific, but some may believe she is overdoing it in order to maintain a particular appearance. Maybe her entire public presence is the result of meticulous planning. After all, there's a small line between presenting your best self and being overly controlling, and Beyonce may be treading that line. Also, Beyonce mentions drugs in the single "I'm That Girl" from the same Renaissance album, singing, "You know love is my weakness, don't need drugs for some freak, I'm just high all the time." Jaguar Wright, on the other hand, said that love isn't Beyonce's weakness, but rather JayZ's, and not in a good manner.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
Jaguar Wright stated in a recent interview that JayZ may not be as perfect as he appears and that Beyonce's image may have been crafted by Jay. Beyonce and JayZ, in her perspective, are dependent on one another, drawing comparisons between their connection and that of R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Many people are concerned about their marriage, especially after JayZ's adultery drove Beyonce to compose Lemonade and the Becky with the excellent hair incident. Some of the couple's supporters thought the marriage was finished when Solange Knowles was caught battling JayZ in the elevator, in addition to the song Beyonce released. Beyonce's conditioning to rely on her husband, according to Jaguar, is what kept the marriage together. Also, JayZ's album 444 remark, "I said don't humiliate me instead of be mine," has been attacked for insinuating an unbalanced power dynamic between them. After hearing these reports, many people have been wondering what is going on in the Carters' private lives. Beyonce has been upfront about JayZ's influence on her life, including teaching her how to be a lady and a woman. Several fans and critics, however, have expressed worries about the power dynamics in their relationship, with some even accusing JayZ of grooming Beyonce. You must decide for yourself.
You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to be a friend.
Given Jay history, C's charges against Beyonce aren't all that surprising. Back in the day, there was a rumor that JayZ and Foxy Brown were romantically involved, which caused quite a commotion. The real issue, however, was not that they dated, but rather the enormous age difference between them. Foxy was only about 15 years old at the time, and while she has angrily disputed the accusations, threatening to sue specific gossip blogs, she has admitted to being very close friends with JayZ. This sparked worry among fans and the general public, who wondered why a man in his late 20s would be acquainted with a 15-year-old girl. Many people, however, find it difficult to accept the accusations that JayZ drugged Beyonce, especially given how close she is to her family and friends. If these reports were true, someone would have said anything by now. In fact, sources close to Beyonce have stated that she has prohibited her team from using drugs or alcohol in preparation for her upcoming Renaissance tour. This might mean that Beyonce is fresh out of rehab and is trying to avoid temptation, or that she simply follows what she preaches. Furthermore, these sources indicated that Beyonce would take the #MeToo movement seriously on tour, even going so far as to engage a therapist to ensure the mental health of every member of her crew. Beyonce clearly takes her responsibilities seriously and cares profoundly about those around her. That concludes the video. Thank you for watching and good luck!